This is Hannibal from thehannibaltv.com. Brock Lesnar was back in the UFC news this week as Kurt Angle did an interview with MMA reporter Ariel Helwani, in which he stated Lesnar would still be interested to fight Jon Jones. Jones immediately did a tweet saying that he would embarrass Lesnar. According to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer, Lesnar was actually very interested to fight Jon Jones a few years ago, but he currently has a new WWE contract paying him huge money, to the point where Dana White actually said Lesnar was retired without Lesnar actually saying it. According to Lesnar, Meltzer believes that it is possible that Lesnar could say yes to a fight if UFC offered him the right price, but UFC might not feel he's worth it at this point. Lesnar's WWE deal expires after next year's WrestleMania, but there's apparently a clause in it that would allow him to fight MMA if he chooses, much like Cain Velasquez's current UFC deal allows him to wrestle. Speaking of Velasquez knocked Lesnar out in the first round in one of Lesnar's most recent UFC performances. Of course, he hasn't actually won a match since July 3rd, 2010, when Lesnar defeated Shane Carwin. Since then, he had 2 first-round knockout losses and 1 decision victory that was overturned to a no contest due to Lesnar's drug test failure. Whereas Jon Jones is 25 wins and 1 no contest. Jones is 32 to Brock Lesnar's 42, and Jones is thought by many to be the greatest MMA fighter ever. So that would be a pretty clear victory for Jon Jones, unless Lesnar just wanted to take a massive payday to have that fight. But he's been out of MMA action for so long, he'd have a lot of catching up to do. And I just don't see him taking that fight, because it would be really a no-win situation for him, other than in his pocketbook, which he doesn't need anyways, because he's making, according to reports, somewhere around $637,000 per match for professional wrestling matches, and $127,000 per TV appearances, plus bonuses and other matches like his Saudi Arabia matches that he's had for WWE, where he was reportedly paid over $1 million. And wrestling is a lot easier than MMA fighting, with a lot less preparation involved, such as you don't have to spar heavy sparring sessions multiple times a week, a lot less trauma to the brain than MMA.